Man eats Grindr date's genitals after murdering him in Smex dungeon on Christmas Eve. Yeah, crazy headline, bruh. Tragic story. Now, from what I understand, Grindr is like, I guess, a gay dating app. I guess it's like the gay Tinder, from what I gather. Now, I've been on these dating apps before, bro. Not on Grindr. I'm not gay, but I've had like a whole chapter in my life where I was using like these dating apps, bruh. And I'll be honest, man. Like I did a lot of dumb stuff, bro. Like a lot of stuff that I look back on. Like, why would you even do that? You know what I'm saying? Like one night stands, like linking up with girls you don't know and having them come to your place, having them come to my apartment, bro. And bro, I've even like had some girl spend the night before, bro. In retrospect, I'm like, what was I doing, bro? She could have done anything while I was asleep, bro. Like I didn't know these girls. Literally, it was like sometimes it would be like the day before. No, I've even had girls come over the same night after I like have talked to them on the app, bro. Again, I'm not advocating this lifestyle at all. I'm just trying to be transparent, and I guess I'm saying this to say like, yeah, that's a dumb idea, bro. Like you can't just link up with people who you don't know in like a private setting or have them come over to your crib and whatnot, bro. Like I'm not saying that's what happened in this situation. I haven't read the article yet, but again, when I was living that lifestyle and I guess, hooking up with girls on dating apps, yeah, like it's it's not the smartest thing, bro, to have a random person in your place of living, bro. Like, yeah. And again, I don't know what happened with this situation, but I just wanted to open up and be transparent about my experiences with dating apps. Like, I've been in a lot of situations. Again, I look back on like, yeah, I got lucky a lot of times because anything could have happened, bruh. But yeah, man, let's get into this article and see exactly what happened with this whole crazy grinder date situation. If you guys are enjoying the content, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it, and the YouTube algorithm would too. So yeah, man, let's get into it. Kevin Bacon, isn't that the name of an actor? 25 was brutally, can I say M-worded after meeting Mark Latunski on Grindr on Christmas Eve in 2019. Okay, this is from 2019. Latunski pleaded guilty to murder and mutilation, admitting he stabbed the hairdresser and ate part of his body. Jeez. And that part of his body happened to be his genitals, apparently. Okay, so who's this guy? This is Kevin Bacon. Okay, this is the guy who was offed, unfortunately. R.I.P. to Bacon. Didn't they say he was 25? Kevin Bacon, 25. Not gonna lie, that's a hard 25, bro. 45, I believe it. 25. God damn. R.I.P. though. Christmas represents a period of happiness and festivity for most households, but for Kevin Bacon's loved ones, it will remain permanently scarred by heartbreak. The 25-year-old reported missing on December 25th after failing to return home for a celebratory family breakfast. As his relatives became increasingly worried about Kevin, who was characterized as an exceptional student and gifted hairdresser, his flatmate disclosed that he had arranged to meet someone from Grindr the previous evening. Yep, it sounds like it may have been like a first time link up type of situation. This crucial information directed detectives to Mark Latunski's residence, where they encountered a horrific sight. Officers discovered Kevin had been savagely killed with his naked body suspended upside down, from the ceiling in a concealed chamber. Bruh. Again, man, you don't know who you're meeting up when you meet up with people online, bro. However, that wasn't the sole disturbing discovery they made upon entering the House of Horrors. Is he smiling, bruh? Mark Latunski was on police radar. Yeah, he definitely did whatever they said he did. This guy right here, he definitely did it. Yeah. Latunski subsequently confessed to authorities that he had stabbed Kevin, slashed his throat, and then suspended him with rope from the beams. He also revealed he had severed a section of his genitalia and consumed it. This man right here is eating dude's genitals, bruh. This man right here consumed somebody's genitals. Consumed some dude's genitals, bruh. According to court documents, reports to Mirror. Crazy, son. He obviously got into something he wasn't prepared for, Kevin's father, Carl Bacon, told local media. We all make mistakes. It's gut-wrenching to hear the details, and we're just beside ourselves. Yeah, even the father's like, I mean, the father, of course, I'm pretty sure he's heartbroken, but he's even kind of acknowledging, like, yeah, we all make mistakes. It's a mistake to link up with somebody online for the first time in a private setting, like over their house or whatever, bruh. Because it sounds like that's what happened. It sounds like he went to this guy's house. And again, I've been there before, bro. Not with a guy. This guy say that again, but just linking up with people off like the first night or like off the first chat type of vibe, and you don't know anything about them, like not going out to a public setting prior. It's crazy, bro. Not a good idea. Nobody could have prepared officers for such a ghastly scene. Yet this wasn't their first encounter with Latunski. Oh man, he been crazy, huh? The murderer had been under police surveillance for months prior to the 2019 slaying, and according to the Washington Post, several of Latunski's other Grindr encounters had previously escaped his residence during basement bondage sessions. Oh man. Oh, they did say something about he had some type of dungeon, right? One of the future killer's dates scaled a fence in the dead of the night and dialed 999. Is that like the European 911? Describing leather ankle restraints and chains used to bind him. I mean, for some people, that's a good time, right? It's only when it gets deadly is when it gets crazy. Another bloke fled Latunski's property wearing nothing but a leather kilt. Oh, he freaky. And was pursued by the murderer, who informed officers he simply wanted his garments returned. Yeah, all right. Yeah, Latunski, he been a freak. Both men refused to bring charges against Latunski, according to police. Why? They was embarrassed? They was probably embarrassed, bro. That's the only reason. I'm thinking they didn't want to bring charges. Like the guys prior, they didn't want to bring charges because I guess the whole thing's kind of embarrassing. Like you're running in the streets wearing nothing but a leather kilt. You probably want to try to keep that story like on the low for real, bro. Wait. They stated that their intimate encounters with him were consensual and that they had merely become spooked. Yeah, exactly. You know you was on some freak type stuff. The Michigan. Wait, this is in Michigan? I thought this was in the UK. The Michigan killer ultimately admitted guilt to murder and mutilation of a body in September 2022, just weeks before his jury trial was due to commence. He entered the plea in a Shiawassee County court nearly 3 years after Kevin's death, reportedly going against his legal team's counsel. Okay. Yeah. Oh, this is in the U.S., I think. Latunski was handed a life sentence without the possibility of parole. Yeah, son. Yeah, he deserved that. Before his sentencing on December 15th, 2022, a statement from Kevin's devastated mother, Pamela, was read out in court. Our world has been shattered, it stated. Even though we have such great memories of our son, our lives will never be the same or with our family. I don't understand why anyone could want to hurt our son, especially in such a horrific and unbelievable way. Some people just crazy, bro. Some people just evil. Now Christmas for our family will never be the same to us, thanks to you taking our son away from us. Even though we will finally get justice for Kevin, it still doesn't feel like enough. And you still get to live and do things because a pig like you can never have remorse. In your sick, twisted mind, you probably think you didn't do anything wrong, but in reality, you took our world away. The statement continued, this Christmas, I hope you suffer like we have. I hope you feel pain because you are all alone with all the years yet to come. Damn, yeah, she hurt for real, man. A Shiawassee County judge handed Latunski, then aged 53, a life sentence without the possibility of parole for first-degree murder. He also received 11 months to run concurrently for dismemberment and mutilation of a dead body. Yeah, he needs whatever extra charges. Yeah, we need all that. Damn, bruh. All right, Peter Kevin, man. Crazy story, crazy individual this Latunski guy is. But yeah, moral of the story again, how I was kind of transparent in the beginning. If you're gonna be on these dating apps, bruh, like I know it's easy to find girls to hook up with or find people to hook up with, just be smart about it, man. Don't have people that you don't know over your crib and you fall asleep with them. If you're just looking for a hookup, maybe meet somewhere in public first and then get a hotel room. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's smart ways to hook up with people online, bruh. Well, smarter ways, I guess. Hooking up with somebody online probably isn't the smartest thing to do in general, but there's smarter ways to do it, bruh. That's what I'm trying to say. This guy sounds like he went to this guy's house, and this guy just happened to have some type of crazy Smex dungeon where he was committing these heinous crimes. So, yeah, man, don't go over somebody's house on the first link. Just don't do it. If you guys stuck all the way to the end, I appreciate it again. If you guys are enjoying the content, please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I would really appreciate it, man. But until next time, you guys have a good one. Be smart. Peace.